Success sounds beautiful, until you realize what it actually takes. The world loves to talk about manifesting your dream life, but what they don't love to tell you is how brutal, boring, and deeply personal it really is. So today I'm not going to give you comfort, I'm going to give you clarity, because if you're serious about creating real success, not just pretending, there are 7 harsh truths you absolutely must understand. Not just to win, but to stay sane while you do it. Let's get into it. Truth number 1. Nobody cares how hard you work if the results don't matter. This one hurts. Because so many people were taught that effort equals value. If I work hard, people will see, people will respect it, something good will come. But the world, especially the business world, isn't built on effort. It's built on results. It doesn't matter how many hours you put in if you're solving the wrong problem. It doesn't matter how much sweat you pour into your work if nobody needs what you're creating. This doesn't mean hard work is useless. It means success requires leverage, smart direction, clear priorities, and a willingness to adapt. Effort is noble, but outcomes are what move the needle. Truth number 2. Discipline will beat motivation every single time. Here's the real reason most people fail. They wait to feel like it. They wait for motivation, the right mindset, the perfect moment. But success doesn't show up for the ready. It shows up for the consistent. Motivation is emotional. It's unpredictable. It disappears when you're tired, anxious, or overwhelmed. But discipline doesn't care how you feel. Discipline says, we said we were gonna do this, so we're doing it. The people who build real success don't feel inspired every day. They just don't negotiate with themselves. If you want momentum, stop looking for motivation, and start building systems that move with or without it. Truth number 3. The people closest to you might not support your growth. This one hurts the most, because it's often the people we love that become the quietest critics of our ambition. Not because they hate us, but because our growth reminds them of their own stagnation. You leveling up makes them uncomfortable because suddenly they feel exposed. They start questioning their own decisions. And that's something most people avoid at all costs. So instead of cheering you on, they downplay your goals. They mock your dreams. They make you feel like you're trying too hard. Understand this. You do not need their permission. And you don't need them to believe in it. You just need to move. And over time, they'll either rise with you or disappear from your path. If this video is hitting something real, take a second right now to like the video, subscribe, and comment, I'm building anyway. This channel isn't here to sell you fluff. We're building truth, clarity, and momentum. And if you're on that path too, you're in the right place. Back to it. Truth number 4. Most people don't want you to change. They want you to stay predictable. Success requires you to evolve, to think differently, to say no more often, to leave behind habits, environments, even identities. But when you start changing, you disrupt the emotional balance for everyone around you. You are their fun friend, their always available sibling, their quiet co-worker, their never says no partner. When you change, they feel inconvenienced, threatened, confused, because your new standards force them to confront their own choices. And not everyone's ready for that. So here's the truth. If your growth disturbs people, that's not your burden. That's their invitation. And if they can't rise with you, you outgrow them with grace. Truth number 5. There will be no applause at the beginning. You'll start showing up early, working weekends, turning down distractions, eating alone, failing privately. And you'll think, why isn't anyone noticing? Why does it feel like no one cares? Because in the beginning they don't. The world doesn't reward potential, it waits to reward proof. People don't celebrate your hustle, they celebrate your results. So don't expect applause at the start. Don't expect external validation. You're building something only you can see right now, and it's your job to believe in it before anyone else does. The good news? The applause will come, but only after you've done it without it. Truth number 6. You will have to outgrow parts of yourself. Success isn't just about what you gain, it's about what you're willing to leave behind. You'll have to let go of the part of you that seeks constant comfort, the part of you that overthinks instead of acts, the part that fears being judged, so you play small. You can't take every version of yourself with you into your future. Some identities were built for survival, not success. That voice that tells you, play it safe, stay quiet, don't take risks. That voice helped you stay small enough to be accepted, but now, it's keeping you from expansion. Success is an identity shift, and every level requires a new level of you. So when it feels uncomfortable, unnatural, even painful, know that you're not doing it wrong, you're just in the process of becoming. Truth number 7. You don't get what you deserve. You get what you're willing to claim. You can be the kindest, smartest, hardest working person in the room. But if you don't step forward and ask, risk, or lead, you will watch less qualified people walk past you again and again. Why? Because success doesn't reward fairness, it rewards clarity and courage. If you're waiting for someone to hand you the opportunity, they won't. If you're hoping your quiet excellence will be noticed, it won't. This world is noisy, and the people who rise aren't always the most talented. They're the ones bold enough to show up. So here's the final truth. Success doesn't find you. You demand it with action. And you don't wait to feel ready. You move and become ready through the doing. Let's be clear. This isn't about perfection. This is about refusing to stay asleep. Most people live their entire lives avoiding these truths. They tell themselves success is luck, or timing, or privilege. And yes, those things matter. But so does what you do with what you have. So let me ask you, which one of these truths hit you hardest? Drop it in the comments. Don't just watch, reflect, respond. And if you're building something, even if nobody sees it yet, keep building. Because the truth is hard, but it also sets you free. This video is for motivational and educational purposes only. It is not financial, mental health, or career advice. Always do your own thinking and build your life with intention.